Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Giselle and I review fragrances. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you like my content, please consider subscribing and giving me a thumbs up. That way I can expand my channel, I can grow my channel, and I'll be able to keep on delivering good content for you and share my passion with you, which is fragrances. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. So let's get started. Today I want to talk about two hidden gems, because they are hidden gems to me. And a lovely subscriber reached out to me and she said she requested if I could do a full review of a fragrance that I actually mentioned in one of my previous videos. And this is one of the gems. I'm talking about Rare Tiffany by the house of Afnan. Afnan is a Middle Eastern perfume house. They make amazing fragrances for a super affordable price. Let's start started with the bottle. Look at the bottle. Just looking at the juice makes me feel on vacation mode. The bottle is very heavy. It's stunning. It's full of details. Has like indentations here, all the details here, like resembling mother of pearl or abalone. So the cap is very heavy. I don't know if you know this, but the richness is in the details. So when a fragrance is a quality fragrance, it's highly likely it won't come in a cheap bottle. But it can happen the other way around. It can happen that affordable fragrances can come in very expensive bottles, and this is one of the cases. It's amazing the amount of detail they put into this, the amount of thought, even the love that they put into this design. The bottle is very heavy and the cap as well. Mind you, the cap is the other component of the quality of a bottle, of the quality of the packaging. And sometimes I see nice bottles, but the cap is super flimsy, super plasticky, and that also talks about the quality. But in this case, they did a great job. It's a super stunning fragrance. It really clicks there. You can even grab it from the top, which I don't recommend, but you can still do it. So Rare Tiffany, it's a fresh summer, I would say summer, quote unquote, intoxicating, addictive fragrance. It's super aquatic, it's fruity, it's floral, it has a little bit of everything, but it's so well blended, so well done. Let me read the notes for you first. It has peony, it has Taif rose, it has lily of the valley, it has citrus, raspberry, lychee, pink pepper, musk, sandalwood, and caramel. And let me pause here. So I don't know if you're familiar with the Taif rose, but Taif rose, it's a very different type of rose. The Taif rose is actually grown in the Taif city in Saudi Arabia. It's grown, I believe, above a mile, like a mile and a quarter or 2,000 meters. And that creates a special climate. It's slightly cooler than where usually roses are grown. So that makes this rose, it makes a very special rose, if it makes sense. It's a pink rose, it's not red, it's not velvety, but it's a pink rose with 30 petals. And the oil, you guys, is super expensive. I think they need like 40,000 petals to get like 10,000, like a 10 ml little bottle. And this is what this perfume has. It has Taif rose. The Taif rose, it's like royalty in perfumery. It's very special. It's fizzy. It's not just a rose. Of course, it does have the typical rose aroma, but it is also fizzy, slightly citrusy, slightly lemony. So it's like sparkling and a little bit like bubbly and fizzy. So probably the citrus I'm smelling here is not really because it does have citrus, although it's listed as a note, but probably it's because of the Taif rose. There are actually two mainstream fragrances that I know they have Taif rose, which are Jimmy Choo, the eau de toilette version, and also Le Petit Robe Noir by Guerlain, and also Hormone Jane Taif. Those three I know for sure they have Taif rose. It's a very special ingredient, and this fragrance has it, and it's super affordable. I think it's $35 or something like that. I'll make sure to link the website where I purchased it down below. It's an amazing fragrance. It's very aquatic as well. Let's say if you like aquatic fragrances, this is the aquatic fragrance, but it is like minty, if it makes sense. It's invigorating. It's very energizing as well. It's a summer fragrance. It screams summer. However, this is a fragrance that at least I am planning to wear all year round. It's not a beachy fragrance. It's not doesn't have coconut. It's not sweet at all. It does have some caramel. Probably the caramel is what makes this fragrance be so addictive, because I spray this every single morning since I purchased it, and every time I spray it, I keep on getting back to my rest. It's very, very addictive, and I think that's the gourmand note here. However, it has pink pepper and it balances out everything. So as I said, it's a very, very, very well-rounded fragrance. You won't be disappointed if you like aquatic notes. As I was saying, it's not the aquatic type like watermelon type. It's more aquatic type, like airy, if it makes sense. Slightly green and airy. It's ozonic as well. It smells like sea, like the beach, but not the suntan lotion, if it makes sense. It's absolutely beautiful. It's very elegant. It's very long lasting. I get massive compliments every time I wear this, even in these crazy times when all of us are wearing like face masks. People still can smell this. As I said, amazing lasting power, considering its category. It's at least 8 hours I get out of this. It's absolutely stunning. It also has some sandalwood. The sandalwood makes the fragrance slightly creamier. It's slightly salty as well. It also has lychee. Lychee is it's a fruit. To me, it reminds me of the grapes. I think they are cousins. I haven't done any research, but it has that type of vibe. Lychee is the lychees are sweet, but they have some tartness, and makes this fragrance amazing and unique. I would say this is a safe blind buy if you like aquatic fragrances. For example, if you like L'Odyssée by Issey Miyake, the classic one, you will love this for sure. If you like, I'm talking about the oldies, like in the 90s, fragrances from the 90s, like Cool Water by Davidoff. If you like that, highly likely you will like this. However, I think this one, it's on a higher level. I think this one has niche quality. I'm telling you, it's not only gorgeous, but it has niche quality. It's super elegant. I love this. I don't know what else I can say. I'm raving about this fragrance. I have recommended this fragrance to many people. I know for sure that I have 3 subscribers who bought this and they love it. So this is the 3.4. Unfortunately, I don't have the box, but the box is stunning. It's all turquoise. It's excuse me. It's absolutely beautiful. Give it a chance. It's really affordable, and I think if you like, as I said, if you like aquatic fragrances, you won't regret. So the next one, guys, this is a niche gem. It is by Vilhelm Parfumerie. Let me unbox this. Well, first of all, look at the box. Amazing. Vilhelm Parfumerie. And this is Do Not Disturb. So, Do Not Disturb. This is the bottle. Can it be any more gorgeous? Just the bottle itself. It's a little bit retro, a little bit Art Deco. All the bottles in this house are exactly the same. They just vary in size, but regardless of the fragrance you pick, they have all the same bottle. Vilhelm Parfumerie is a niche house. It's one of my top niche houses at the moment. They make amazing and very unique fragrances. I have tested a lot, almost all of them, and let me tell you that Do Not Disturb is number one on my list. Do Not Disturb. Well, actually the name, it's very intriguing, and it's been inspired by the Studio 54 disco in New York, where I read that the disco had a basement with a Do Not Disturb sign outside. So what happened there stayed there. Many celebrities and many people from the show business and the music industry have been seen there, like David Bowie, Freddie Mercury, and many others. And as I said, it seems that what happened there stayed there. And I believe that they never removed the sign. So get to the fragrance. The notes of this fragrance are pink pepper. It has carrots. I was so surprised when I heard it has carrots. It has iris. It has jasmine. It has musk. It has sandalwood. And it has patchouli as well. And ambroxan. Ambroxan is a compound that has a very specific smell. It's somewhat salty, somewhat musky, but every fragrance that has ambroxan, I love it. And every time I wear a fragrance that has ambroxan, I get massive compliments, and it seems to have massive projection. I don't know if the ambroxan has to do with that projection or not, but people can smell you like within the 6 feet distance. Like now we are doing social distancing, people are able to smell it. It's floral, it's spicy, it's slightly greenish, I would say. It's woody, it's dry. It's dry and it reminds me almost like paper. It's that type of dryness, but it's not extremely dry. It's a bold fragrance. It's very edgy. It's very classy at the same time. It's edgy and classy at the same time. You will feel very powerful, very luxurious when you're wearing this. This is not for the faint of heart. Needless to say, this is not a safe blind buy, especially because this is an expensive fragrance and you don't want to risk your hard-earned money in a fragrance that you might dislike. So I would highly recommend that you buy a can or get a sample. Oh, it's woody. If you like woody and patchouli based fragrances, you will definitely love this. It has flowers, but flowers here like iris or jasmine are not very prominent, so to the point that if you smell it, like at first sniff, you won't tell this is a floral fragrance. I love the slightly dry and dirtiness it has to it. I always love to know about the history behind the creation of a fragrance, and when I read that the name has been inspired in the Do Not Disturb sign of Studio 54, I started to understand this fragrance, because this fragrance excuse me, sorry, this fragrance is deep, is dark, is mysterious, but in the best way possible. I love this. This is like for the boss babes. This is for the woman who likes to command, attention, for the woman who's bold, the woman who knows what she wants. As I said, this is not for the faint of heart. If you're shy, if you're more like an introvert, this is probably not for you. But again, give it a try. The world of fragrances is amazing. It's rich. There's something for everybody, I'm absolutely sure. So again, if you would like me to do a better, more in-depth review about this fragrance, I will be happy to do that. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Thank you so much for watching. Please, again, if you like my content, consider subscribing and giving me thumbs up, so YouTube will show my video to more people, so I'll be able to grow my channel and keep sharing my passion with you. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.